Village life, simple and real. Today I'm making achicha the traditional way. No gas, no firewood, no shortcuts, just pure flavor. From local ingredients to that rich smoky aroma. This is not just food, this is home. Watch till the end, you will almost taste it. Hey, this is Dekas. Welcome to another vlog. Today in the village, I decided to cook achicha or Achicha as the Nsukka people call it. This achicha is cocoyam. It's a species of cocoyam that is cooked very well. You cook it till it's red and well done. Then you spread it under the sun, and you normally do this during the harmattan, the weather they call harmattan, to make sure it dries very well. Okay, some people even dry it under smoke to make sure these things are dried very well. Then it becomes the achicha. You have to pound this achicha. There's a way you pound it. You want to break it into pieces, okay, like sin. You break, and at a time you try and sieve out the ones that are still big, the ones that are not yet the sizes you want. Then as you select them, you gently, the ones that are okay, you gently put them into the water. Okay, you just sieve them and put into the water. You will continue doing all this process. You continue to do the process bit by bit till the last achicha is blended. Okay, you continue to do this till you make sure everything, you pieces them to the sizes, the normal sizes. It's not supposed to be big, and it's not supposed to be very tiny. If you don't want to use your mortar in breaking this achicha into pieces, you can also take to the mills in case you're traveling to the city and you don't want to go through this stress. You can do this, and everything will also be soaked in the water and left for like 2 hours to 3 hours or overnight or something, and you're sure it's well soaked. I am going to be giving you a hack for free. Please, if you buy grains and you don't want weevils on your grains after some time, buy an airtight container. Seal your grains and you will not see any weevil. Even if it's 2 years or 3 years you're going to eat this grains, it will not spoil. It will remain the way you bought it. That is that. Then agbogbo or fio, or what we know in English as pigeon pea, is our another ingredients for this my favorite native food. This agbogbo, we are going to be selecting. We don't want stones or grains that we don't want. We're going to select everything neatly. I'm just selecting these things and keeping aside, so when I'm ready to finally start cooking the food, it will not delay me. So I'm selected. I will now keep them with the achicha. I've already soaked it in the water because I need the achicha to be soaked for like 2 hours to 3 hours. I need it soft. So when I'm done with this selecting of these grains, I'm going to keep it aside, and while I go about doing other things and wait for this achicha to finally get softened. What is village without this natural fruits, organic fruits? This udara or apple, Nigerian apple star, I saw them bring it in fresh from the farm. So I had to go and do justice. While waiting, this was one of the things I had to do. I have a video I'm going to drop on the description about udara. I discussed on my channel everything you need to know about udara. After 2 hours, my achicha was soft, so I had to proceed the cooking of this achicha. First of all, I had to make my firewood. You see these things you're seeing is an extract from the palm fruit. It helps a lot in making the firewood. It doesn't really take time if you have it. I will also drop a video on how to make palm oil. Guys, subscribe to my channel, okay? You'll be seeing downloaded videos on my travel experience, my adventures in the travel. I also have a video explaining how to make palm oil. Okay, I don't know when you're watching this video, but very soon it's dropping on my channel. When I made the fire, I had to pour water into. I'm using it on. Okay, it's a very popular pot used to cook, so that's what I'm using to cook. I went to bring that. You remember the agbogbo and the Achicha? I've already prepared them. I had to go and bring it out from where I kept it. Then I neatly washed my pigeon pea agbogbo into the pot. There is also another video I prepared, ayarayas. It's also on my channel. Do also check it out, and you will be amazed of our culture. I had to wash this Achicha. You wash the Achicha, wash it very very well. You wash it till you're sure that the water is very clean. If the water is not clean, you are not supposed to stop washing it. That's just the truth. It doesn't matter how many times you're washing it, even if it has to be 4-5 times, just for you to be sure that you've really washed it very very well. Then when you're through with washing it very well, you are going to also be squeezing out water. You make sure you squeeze out all the waters from it, because this Achicha is cooked by steaming. The method you use in cooking it is the steaming method. When we were younger, there's a basket that you use for steaming, but I couldn't see it at home, and I didn't see an iron sieve that I could use for that, so I did it in another way. Okay, I used a polythene bag. I used polythene bag to tie my Achicha while I cooked it with the fiyo agbogbo. That's what I did. If you think this is not safe, you can also use another traditional way to do it. I think you can also use the back of plantain to tie it up to make sure everything is healthy. But this polythene bag was the available stuff I saw. People also use it in the village. It's not that they don't use it, but I don't know the controversy going through this. Okay, this was my available stuff I had to use. Then after tying it, we want to cook the agbogbo and Achicha together. By the time the agbogbo is done, the Achicha is also done. The Achicha also takes time like the agbogbo to get done. Okay, so we're going to just tie. I tied mine 3 times. I tied it 3 in the polythene bag, and I was also double checking the polythene bag. I was doubling it to make sure it doesn't break in the water. If it breaks in the water, it's disaster. It's what we call disaster. So when I'm cooking, sometimes I'm very very careful. I want to do it the proper way. I don't want to come out with something that is not perfect. People are not going to like. Okay, that is how I've always been taught and learned to cook. So when I was done, I rearranged the fire, and then this is going to take time. This thing you're seeing here is going to take long to cook. So I did all that thing, and when it was ready, I proceeded in washing my peppers, my scotch bonnet peppers. That's what I'm going to be using. The other time they forced me to use dried pepper, but this time I did not want to use dried pepper. No, I'm going to do it the traditional. I cannot use dried pepper for my Achicha. So I told my mom, buy scotch bonnet pepper. If not, me and you we are going to put leg in one trousers. So she actually bought it. After pounding the pepper, I also sliced in onions. I pound these onions. I also pound in onions into the scotch bonnet pepper. I pound them together and then set them aside too. I also set this aside, and I also slice. There's another part. I bring another plate, then slice without blending. These ones I'm just going to slice. I'm not going to blend it. It's just slicing big like this, purposely slicing it big. There's a reason. You will hear very soon the reason why I sliced this. It's part of the procedure, okay? I set it aside. I checked my agbogbo and I saw it was ready. And then I forgot something. I quickly rushed. I looked at the back. I remembered scent leaves. You need scent leaf for this recipe. So I quickly cut. After cutting the scent leaves, I went ahead to neatly also wash, neatly select. After selecting, I washed very well, okay? One good thing about these things is that they are just natural and they are my back. I will miss this village when I travel back, because everything was just close by for you to pick. After washing, I had to slice into tiny pieces. This scent leaf had scent, no fertilizer, nothing. You could see where it was even growing close to the house. Now our achicha and agbubu is ready. So we'll remove the achicha, then sieve the agbubu. Go on my channel. There's another recipe of achicha. You can do this in your house in the city. This food is a must test. When I'm through with sieving, I added palm oil in a dried pot and then allowed it to get heat up a bit. When it heat up a bit, I added that sliced onions. I need to fry it a bit. After mixing everything together, you need to be eating these sliced onions. I'll allow it to fry a bit and release those flavors into my palm oil. And then I will now add the blended scotch bonnet peppers and the blended onions. The one we blended the scotch bonnet and the onions together. I'll add it and start frying. I'll just fry it a bit, Then add my salt. Continue to fry. I will continue to fry this and just release not that much. And then add in my okpaka. Some also call it ugba. That is the oil bean, fermented oil bean. I'll add it into and then mix it together. Then add in that scent leaves. At this time, you started hearing the aroma. Some people want to come and knock and say, please now, can you give us some achicha? But no, I prepared this. It's long I ate this kind of achicha. That's why I prepared. So I'm not going to. Okay, don't mind me. It's enough to share. Then after frying, I brought it down. I added my achicha and fio. That's the pigeon peas. And then started mixing everything together. This food was delicious. So trust me, this food is delicious. If you're not from Enugu State, or you're from Enugu State, you want to test the Nsukka version of achicha, please come and test this food. It's so delicious. I started mixing together. Are you seeing the beauty of this food? This food was so delicious, okay? Omona, clock it. This one is Omona, clock it. Yes, so this was very thirsty. It was very tasty and everybody was so happy. I've always been the chef in the house. It's just like the chef revisited, for a long time. So my mom was excited. Although she was talking about pepper. This food, there's supposed to be pepper, okay? If you're going to be trying this food for the first time, make sure you add enough pepper. You're supposed to add pepper in this food. You're supposed to add pepper. Look at me. Look at us enjoying our meal. See, and my daughter now. We were enjoying it. She loved it. She loves local food, and she really enjoyed this food so well. That is all about Achicha. Please, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe if you've not to my channel, and see you on my other interesting vlogs